name over on. You are trying to, you saw us with this, your culture, don't you, something like that?
All right, you may proceed, sir.
Yeah, I've got, Municipal is here, she's charged with disorderly conduct. Based off of me speaking with the officer, an officer recommendation, I'm gonna move the null across that case against her. I think the other party also, name this, is that right?
You posted a cash bond, what are you gonna do with that?
I'll read that up to the court, Your Honor. I'm not processing the case, so I don't have any claim for the purposes of the city of Sylvester.
Posted a bond. What happened to her case? You had to remember? Yes, sir. Ma'am, will you come forward, please? Ms. Farley? How you doing? You get into an argument with someone? What's his name? Was the lady involved some kind of way also? Okay. So you were arguing with the baby's father and somebody else came out of nowhere and hit you? What were you all arguing about? Oh, something on social media? All right, did you post your own bond? If somebody paid your bond for you?
He paid it for me.
Who's the baby dad?
Yes.
Are you all still together? Does he want his money back? He told you what?
I was lying. I didn't have to do it back.
He said you don't have to do that. That's what I mean. All right, charge to be essentially dismissed for administrative fee of $238.50. You're free to go and stay out of trouble, okay? Mm-hmm.
I have an additional case to call. That's gonna be Marlon Lorenzo Jackson. It's Marlon Lorenzo Jackson in court. Mr. Jackson is scheduled for trial here tonight. I've got my witness here ready to go forward.
And the court issued a bench warrant and a DS 912 head to appear for trial. That was detailed. All right. Very good. Very good.
Now I have to put the case in full court.
All right. Yes, sir.
Governor, Craig,
Yes, sir.
one case. Mr. Adams, the nuisance abatement action. I just kind of tell the court a little bit, summarize a little bit on the procedural history of this. We filed this last August. Had a hearing scheduled for September 27th. The day of the hearing, I got a call from a gentleman in Philadelphia. He said he was an heir of the person whose name the title was vested, and so I asked the court to continue this so I could give all of the heirs notice. And within the last couple of months, I help me fill out the end of the tree and where we'll perfect, service on all of those areas. Amended notice, an amended summons and notice of hearing and an amended certificate of service showing all of the areas that were served by certified mail. And then there's also an amended certificate of service showing one area in Sylvester that was served personally. She might be here. Is Heather Hall here? Miss Hall, you can come on. Didn't you and I talk to Saul? That's what I
And I
thought.
can get one.
Miss Hall is one of the heirs. To kind of fill you in, Judge, the property was vested in John Hall back in 1981 by a year's support order. And he's deceased, and he had 4 brothers and sisters.
John Hopkins. It was 4 sons and 2 girls.
Okay, yeah, John Hall, that's what I was thinking. And some of them were deceased.
3 of them are deceased.
Right, and you are the daughter of one.
Brandon. I'm the daughter of Brandon Hall.
Okay,
He's deceased. He died last year.
so your interest is gonna be, that's your interest is as an heir of the father. So, Your Honor, it's my understanding that Ms. Hall is the only one here. Is anyone else here, who is an heir of John Hall? Your Honor, you ready for us to proceed?
Yes, these are heirs, so there was no will or anything?
No will.
So when we proceed on a petition that the court finds in favor of the city, the typical thing is to demolish it if something needs demolished and place a lien on it. And then the dead people and the living people will have to pay the lien before they sell it, or something like that. So everybody that you have listed has some kind of interest in the property?
Yes,
All
sir.
these people?
Yes, sir.
And some of these people that you have listed are not living?
I don't know the list.
All these are living?
The
Those
one
are all-
that, the Gordon Hall, Clara Hall, and Helen Hall. So, I'm sorry, Clara Worth are the,
All right, we'll proceed with evidence, and then I'll talk with you about where we're going after that.
okay.
Raise your right, I think we're both of y'all raise your right hand. You do so solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. All right, Ms. Grady, I'm gonna ask you first. Your name, you are Camille Grady?
Yes.
And you're the code compliance officer at Sylvester?
Yes.
And you're familiar with this property that we're on today at 305 South Anderson Street?
Yes.
Right, and you succeeded Isaac Allen as a code compliance officer, didn't you?
Yes.
When did you do that?
October 4th, last year.
Okay, so that was about a week or 2 after we had this first time we had hearing scheduled in this case.
Yes.
And you're familiar with the fact then that the code compliance office has been working on trying to get this property cleaned up for a long time now.
Yes, sir.
Can you describe to the court the condition of this property?
Can you go ahead and finish the question you started asking? How long has it been in what condition it's in, before you know?
Since I've been a code enforcement officer, I would not know anything before October the 4th, 2021, I'm sorry.
And the previous
And,
officer,
But the previous code enforcement officer had this since July the 22nd, 2020.
July 22nd. Thank you, ma'am. Next, please, sir.
Okay, can you describe to the court the condition of these premises?
Yes, it is uninhabitable. It's a safety issue, life safety issue. You have the ceiling that is falling down. You have vagrants that's already broken into it. The porch is in really bad shape as well. I have
You
pictures to
using
show.
a lot of nouns. You can tell me what's going on with it.
Okay, well,
Like you
because that's
said,
where I went today it has been,
You
but
said
I
like
went.
uninhabitable. Tell me
Uninhabitable.
why that word means something in the case.
Okay, Uninhabitable means that you can't live there without water, and you cannot live there with, the condition.
So it has no
that's-
water,
Right.
does it
No
have electricity?
No electricity.
Does it have pipes and things running through it for that?
Not sure.
Does it have a meter on it?
I did not go inside the building.
Does it have a meter on it, or you don't know?
That it does, I don't think it has a name.
All right, would you, I'm gonna hand you what has been labeled as Exhibit 1 and Exhibit 2. I'm gonna show that to Ms. Long. I'd ask you if you can identify those for me, those pictures of this premises. Ms. Grady, are those pictures?
Yes.
You're all right, tender, explain exhibits.
You need a photograph of the structure?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Now, Ms. Grady, is considering the value of this property and considering the cost to repair it, is it worth repairing this house?
No, sir.
Why not?
It would cost more than what the house is worth.
give me some evidence, I hate to keep intruding, but I'm a specific judge. Those are essential elements. The estimated value and the estimated cost of repair,
Well, the roof would take over $10,000 to fix,
okay?
and the house is not worth $10,000.
Okay, that's just the roof. You have, coupled with the $10,000, how much more would it take to repair? We know it's $10,000 for the roof.
It would probably take $50,000 to $60,000 to repair that house.
Okay, that's what I need. And you have any value on that property, or you have any value at all on the structure? Estimated value.
Based on your knowledge, Ms. Grady, of property and houses in Sylvester, you have an opinion of the value of that particular property?
Was there a tax document that shows what they, the tax office?
That's what I was looking for, Your Honor.
Okay.
Keep holding.
This right here, point that out to you. Tax assessor's office. That shows the fair market value of $14,389, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
$14,389.
Yes, sir.
And based on your knowledge of property in Sylvester and this particular property, is that a reasonable estimate of value of this property?
Yes.
That would include the land also? That value?
That would include everything.
Okay. All right. So they cost 4 times what the value of the property was worth to have repaired, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna see if you have anything else.
Okay, is there anything else you want to tell the board about this particular property, Ms. Grady? Okay, thank you.
Miss, Hall, do you know the last time someone lived in the property? Last year?
Oh, last I remember was back in 2004.
And what happened to cause somebody to stop living in?
My
After
dad had a
2004?
stroke and I moved into an apartment.
Okay, you moved out in 2004?
No, he was staying there in 2004. But he had a stroke in 2004 and I moved him into an apartment.
And he was living there alone? And since he moved out in 2004, has it been sitting there?
He's just been sitting there. He's been trying to, he was working on it. I'm not going, he was working on it. He was trying to do much repairs as possible. But, when he got sick, year before last, it kind of like just put a halt to it.
Has anybody paid the taxes in 2004?
Yes,
You, him?
he was paying taxes.
Is he still alive?
No, he's deceased. He died in last year, in January.
In 2001,
Yeah.
2021?
And what is, Ms. Hall, wasn't he the one that had been paying the taxes?
Yes.
Anything you want to say about the property? First of all, do you understand why we're all
I
here?
understand
What is your understanding about why we're here?
The tear it down, possibility of tearing it down.
Tear it down to give, the owners a chance to tear it down, if they have the money to tear it down.
Yes, we are, I mean, I did talk to, the heirs, I have talked to some of the heirs, and they have agreed to, if they do tear, if possibility of it being tear down, we do wanna keep the land,
You want to what?
keep the land, and, cause it's a family, the family land, it's a family.
Is that sentimental value or some other kind?
It's a sentimental value, so, it's sentimental value, so,
But based upon her testimony, is sentimental value worth $60,000?
not the house, but the land, they just
Oh.
wanna keep the land, not the house.
Or the house can go, there's
The
no,
house can go.
no fight about the house being torn down.
No,
Do you know if you all have enough money to tear it down?
no, we don't, we have came up to the conclusion, we don't have it.
Okay. Well, I find that the city's made its case out by the pumps of evidence that the house is in such condition, if you all can afford to repair it and bring up code, then of course the court will order that to be demolished. And, even though they're just tearing down the house, that lien is gonna be on the property.
Correct.
Okay, whatever it costs to tear that house down.
I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything from. I thought he would. Can I just give you the compliment?
No, ma'am, I haven't talked to him. You know, we sent everybody certified, his group, we did not get back to the Senate. But I had heard, you know, talking to others, that, the Gordon was aware of what was going on. That's all. Hearsay. But no, I had not talked to him.
All right, court finding the city of carrying its burden out, order that the property be, either repaired or demolished within 14 days, or such time it can take the city to properly prepare it for demolition.
Thank you. I'll, follow this one off. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions, Ms. Hall?
If they do, within 14 days, if we don't repair, how much would we to, when they would tear it down?
Say that again to me.
If it's not repaired within 14 days,
What you would need to do within 14 days is get with your family members and show proof to the city that if you all want to tear it down, that you all have the money to do it. This judge is not gonna wait another month or 10 months or 3 years. If all these folks together can come up with money, I don't know what it costs to demolish. It may not cost you $5,000 or less. If y'all can come with that, or whatever that cost is, and pay that, then there won't be a lien on it, at least for this. But that gotta be pretty fast. I mean, you get them on the phone and are you the only one here?
I'm the only one here.
Well, so you have to get on the phone tonight and call some folks and ask them if you demolish this property located on over there. Right by that tomorrow and look at it for me, tell me how much it'll cost me to do that. They give you a price, then you call your family member and say, this person in this company, they're gonna cost X number of dollars to tear it down. And we have 2 weeks to do it. To get to the city and say, here's the money, or we can show you a bank statement with the money in there, then I'll hold them off, so long as I know it'll be torn down. And then therefore you won't have a lien on it, on the city. Y'all can just keep the sentimental value, make a park out of it, or whatever you wanna do, but it'll be still owned by you all. Let me tell you this as a lawyer, that ain't gonna last long with 14 people's name on it. Something's gonna have to happen about that too. Or I'm gonna have a murder case down here in this great city. Fight over people's land.
No, you're not.
Police officers don't wanna work a murder case.
I ain't got time for that.
All right, all minds are clear?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Your
All
Honor.
right, thank you all.
Thank you. I know, right?